So I just had my first follow-up visit with my surgeon doctor. They were extremely negligent. Apparently, during my visit before my surgery had said I needed to have a special brace that has a lock on it. And when I had told the nurse about this afterwards, Lindsay, she's like, oh no, there's nothing in the notes about it. You're not supposed to have a brace. During surgery, we're waiting. We waited a long time, several hours for surgery. And they're like, oh no, you don't need a brace. And then after surgery, everybody went home. The doctor went home, all the staff started closing down because the surgery had gone so late. And then the nurse just put on a wrap around here just to kind of stabilize the knee. When it came back now for my follow-up, it was like, you know, first of all, he made fun of me for being in a wheelchair. And then he said, oh, you're not supposed to have that. That's not going to hold anything. That's not stabilizing it's not stable enough to stabilize your knee. So basically I could have severely injured my knee because this was not stable enough. I should have had a special brace that has a lock on it and is more stable. And that way I could have actually been hobbling along. I could have been a lot more mobile. So it's just shocking to me, the lack of care. What's worse is that when I said, well, you know, when am I going to get my brace? He said, oh, talk to the assistant. He wasn't worried about it. He wasn't worried that I could have hurt myself. He wasn't worried that his staff had not been communicated correctly to know what I was supposed to have. And then when I did talk to his staff, they were like, oh yeah, we'll submit it, but they weren't very interested in it. So I started saying, no, I need this now. Can I even buy one? And then they started acting like I was this problem patient because I was demanding the kind of a brace that would, you know, I went through surgery, a brace that would protect my knee from serious injury. So this is just another lesson that if you go to see a doctor, you have to have an advocate, and you have to be constantly aware. It's really sad because I would never treat my patients this way, and I don't do anything remotely as invasive or life-threatening. And I'm really shocked by the lack of communication, the lack of efficiency, the lack of humanity for the patients, and it's just really shocking to me. So my doctor, after I got really upset, he called me, which I was shocked that he would call me, since he didn't want to talk to me during my appointment, and he apologized for everything. So I feel a little bit better that I don't know if I was heard or he was scared of me causing trouble or whatever, but hopefully I'll actually get my brace now, and so that makes me feel better. And we'll see. It just makes me really sad to see what people have to go through when they go get health care. It's really, really sad to me.